and welcome here to more Talk FCB, and welcome here to another update on the future of Lionel Messi. The rumours are very much continuing. It's almost difficult at times to keep up with the amount of reports, the amount of speculation right now circulating this entire Messi situation. But in today's video, I'm going to be explaining why Messi has made up his mind, and that decision, sadly, will be to leave Barcelona. Firstly, though, I do have to clear up yet another fake rumour after it was reported that Messi's father, Jorge Messi, has been spotted in Manchester today, and that was a rumour there that really intensified all of those rumours right now, linking him with Manchester City. However, once again, the media coming out with completely false information. That is therefore 100% incorrect, because that picture you're seeing there of Jorge Messi was actually taken years ago now, back in 2016, because Messi's father right now is still in Rosario in Argentina, and he's only going to travel to Barcelona on Sunday, when things then are expected to develop further, with Man City though going to travel out to Barcelona before any of Messi's entourage goes to Manchester. However, in today's video, it is reports here from multiple reliable sources that I do want to discuss, because you will undoubtedly have heard the report that says Bartomeu has offered his resignation if Messi says that he'll stay at the club. If that happens, Bartomeu openly will resign as the president of this club, and that is true. Apparently, that is what Bartomeu has said, and like I say, many reliable sources have reported that, and it does indeed seem to be on the cards. However, beware, because this right here from Bartomeu, because that's where this report has come from, no doubt about that, this right here is a media power play that we've now become very accustomed to under Bartomeu's management, because this now is exactly the kind of spin that he wants to put on the situation. Because I guarantee you now, nearly everything you're reading at the moment within the Catalan media is actually designed to cover Bartomeu, to protect himself, and actually make Messi look like the bad guy. And please guys, don't fall into that trap. And that's why now I'm going to explain what this means. Because by Bartomeu saying that I will resign if Messi publicly announces that he wants to stay, this is what Bartomeu is doing. Because if Messi does indeed decide to proceed with his wish and leave Barcelona now, Bartomeu will turn around and he'll say, look, I did everything. I tried everything. I even offered to resign from my position, and that didn't help. He'll say clearly the problem wasn't with me. It must have been other factors. They may then start talking and putting it out to the media that it was about money and things like that. And it would be exactly the same if Messi now decides to stay. Because you just know then that because Bartomeu is saying there about resigning, if Messi will stay, you know that then Bartomeu, he'll play the hero. He'll say, look what I've done here. I've sacrificed my own job to keep Messi at the club. And you also know then that in the media, Messi would be portrayed as a dictator, somebody there that is controlling everything in the club. That's another narrative the club have been pushing many years now, and that's exactly how it'll play out. So what you're seeing here is this story put out into the media by Bartomeu simply to cover himself, and only himself, from both sides of the situation, as he always does. Because as we know, guys, this right here is absolute nonsense. Because if Messi decides to go, it will be directly because of Bartomeu's complete mismanagement of this club, not just this year, not just last year, but for many years now, which as a result has made this club uncompetitive on the biggest stage, which is why Messi still wants to go. That's why Messi right now is saying, you know what, that resignation, it doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't change anything, because regardless of whether Bartomeu resigns or not, it doesn't reverse the damage. It doesn't mean that suddenly the team overnight are going to become very competitive again, because this right here, he'll leave behind a huge rebuilding job. And at 33 years old, Messi right now, with Bartomeu in charge or not, he doesn't see himself being at the club in his last years at the very top level. He doesn't want to be going through this rebuilding process all over again. And that's why he still wants to go. And it still means Bartomeu is at fault. Because let's just be honest about the situation here. If Bartomeu really was serious about resigning, if he really did want to do the right thing, and if he had that single shred of dignity that we know that he doesn't have, he'd just do it anyway. Why is he even waiting? You don't need to wait. You could resign now. You actually have the power to go and do that. If you really wanted to do it, it would have been done. You would have handed in your resignation, not now, but probably after the latest humiliation. You could have done it over a week ago, but no. He didn't do it, he hasn't done it, and he doesn't even plan on doing it. All of this is designed to put pressure on Messi, to spin it in the worst way possible, and paint Messi out now for whatever he decides to be the bad guy. He's damned if he doesn't, he's damned if he does. If he leaves, he'll be painted as the bad person for leaving the club behind, even though he has almost been driven out by this board. And if he stays, well, then he's a dictator. He is now being put once again into an impossible position by Bartomeu, which is why he just doesn't want to go through this anymore. But one thing that I do have to say, just as I mentioned in yesterday's video, all of this stuff we're hearing from the media, it just makes me even more desperate to hear some words from Messi himself. He simply cannot allow the media to continue spinning this narrative, spinning it in this direction, to present a false picture of what's going on. Messi has to talk. Messi has to address the situation. And I know it's a huge decision for him. I know that he, his family, they need time to dissect all of this. They need time to approach it in the way they want to do. But I feel like now we need to hear something. Now we need those official words, because time is going on. Every single day now, there's more and more rumours, there's more and more people involved in the situation, there's more and more things being spun in the media, and that's why we need Messi to come out to address the fans. I've said before, whether he leaves, whether he goes, we will understand it, we will accept it, we will back him on that decision, and ultimately then, once we've heard from Messi, once we all know where we stand, we can try and move on. We can try and accept the situation, because it is going to be such a tough day for this club. Because I honestly do believe now that Messi is going to be leaving. I do believe that he just feels as though he can't do this anymore. He doesn't want to be embroiled in this political situation. And I fully understand that. I can completely understand where Messi is coming from. And I think we all need now clarity, resolution, and ultimately Messi, again, please, set the record straight. We really, really need that as soon as possible. So please do let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys, what you're making right now of all of these different rumours and reports, and especially this one here about Bartomeu resigning, but only if Messi publicly announces that he will stay. What do you make of it? What are you expecting to happen in the coming days? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments down below. Thanks as always for your incredible support, even during these difficult times. I'll see you soon. As soon as there's an update, I'll be back here. But until next time, as always, Visca El Barça.